You're about to hear something you're not supposed to. A story buried in shadows, deleted from forums, redacted from records. Some say that even mentioning it invites something in. Others say it's just a myth. But once you begin listening, it's already too late to stop. They call it Gozu. The cow's head. A tale so terrifying, so incomprehensibly disturbing, that it's said to drive anyone who hears it insane. A narrative that erases itself, leaving only fear in its place. In the realm of Japanese folklore, there are yokai, spirits, demons, and legends that chill your spine. But there is one that rarely shows up in books, movies, or even ghost stories. Gozu, the cow's head. The legend isn't just obscure. It's evasive. Elusive. It doesn't want to be found. And according to those who claim to know it, it's not just a story. It's a danger. Gozu is said to be a tale so horrifying that anyone who hears it, truly hears it, goes mad. Not metaphorically. Not symbolically. But truly, violently insane. Welcome to the Glimp. One of the earliest modern references comes from a collection of teacher journals in the 1960s. A middle school teacher in Aichi Prefecture was traveling with students on a school trip. During the ride, he attempted to share a strange, forbidden tale he had come across during his university years. He called it Gozu. He reportedly began to tell the story to the children as they grew restless on the bus. But minutes into the tale, the students began to scream. One passed out. Another reportedly began convulsing. The teacher never finished the story, he couldn't. According to his own notes, he lost consciousness, waking up in a hospital. He remembered beginning the tale. But not a single detail of what he said. This account, archived by a local news outlet and later referenced in an academic paper about dangerous oral traditions, has become the most cited modern Gozu incident. But what is Gozu actually about? The frustrating answer is, no one really knows. Most sources that reference the story are vague. Some describe a humanoid creature with the head of a cow, wandering fields and temples. Others suggest it's a war story, one involving soldiers who encountered something unexplainable and brought a tale back that never should have been told. Some believe it's connected to a much older Shinto taboo, possibly tied to agricultural gods or animal-headed kami. But no one has found a pre-20th century document that clearly references a story called Gozu. The most persistent version suggests it's a form of a narrative curse, a story designed not just to frighten, but to overwhelm the human psyche. Linguists call these types of stories cognitive poisons, phrases or tales that disrupt your mental processing. There are many theories. Some believe Gozu is a story with embedded sonic or linguistic patterns that trigger neurological dissonance. A kind of literary infrasound. Others have a psychological theory: the human mind seeks narrative resolution. A story with certain unresolved components may loop in the brain, causing breakdown or panic. Some scholars suggest Gozu is not a story at all, but a placeholder. A folkloric dead end. The tale that no one dares to finish, used as a cultural warning or mental boundary. In esoteric circles, there are whispers that Gozu is a ritual, not a tale. That speaking it aloud invokes something. Not a curse, but an audience. And others say that the story never existed. The concept of a forbidden story is the story. And Gozu is a mimetic ghost, it survives by being unknowable. On Japanese image boards in the early 2000s, Gozu began appearing again. Threads asked, has anyone heard the full Gozu story? Most were quickly deleted or left with vague, unsettling replies. One user claimed he received a copy of Gozu on a cassette tape, mailed anonymously. He uploaded a short clip, a man's voice whispering, "He waits beneath the well. Hooves in water. You called him. The clip was later taken down. Not for copyright. The uploader's account was deleted within days. Some believe it was a hoax. Others claim they heard the sound and had nosebleeds or nightmares for weeks. Reddit once hosted a now-deleted megathread titled, "I Heard the Cow's Head Story." The user posted a scrambled paragraph, then never posted again. The post was locked by moderators for safety concerns. Besides Gozu, Japan has other similar legends, for instance. Tomino's Hell, a cursed poem said to bring death if read aloud. Kisaragi Station, a fictional train station in an alternate dimension. And the Red Room Curse, a pop-up that kills whoever sees it. These stories operate similarly to Gozu. They're shared as warnings, challenges, and dares. They replicate through fear. But still, Gozu is different. It has no body. No core. It exists purely as an absence. Every attempt to tell it ends in silence. This is what keeps the mystery alive. Multiple online forums have collected bits and pieces claimed to be fragments of the Gozu tale. There are users who trade PDF scans of old handwritten stories, claiming one paragraph among them might be the real deal. Most of these poems had no explanation and no author. Whether these were creations inspired by the myth, or actual recovered fragments, is unclear. But it keeps surfacing, shared in cryptic email chains, and even included in a banned visual novel demo in the early 2000s. Researchers who've tried to catalog Gozu fragments often report strange coincidences, corrupted files, lost data, even psychological distress. Of course, skeptics dismiss these as urban legend embellishments. But still, the legend grows. Maybe Gozu is not a story to be told, but a line you step across. A mirror you hold up to your own fear. Some things are dangerous not because of what they are, but because of what they could be. Because of the space they leave behind, and Gozu is that space. The hole in the story. So what happens if you find it? What happens if you hear the whole tale? Maybe you scream. Maybe you forget, I truly don't know, and I don't know if I want to. Because maybe when you finish it, you become part of it. The tale of Gozu is one that refuses to be told in full. It exists only in pieces, fragments of a memory lost to time. What follows is a reconstruction, an imagined fragment inspired by the myth. Some may believe it's part of the real story, and some may think it's just a shadow. But once you hear it, it will be too late to know. Are you ready? The cow's eyes are not dead. They are waiting. The farmer left the gate open. And the bell rings twice. Once for you. Once for the story. Before the end of this video, I would like to thank our members and subscribers for the support. And if you didn't yet, please consider subscribing as well.